Another fact which is often ignored is that the Anti-Defamation League was set up the same year as the Federal Reserve. Very important is the work of Shlomo Sand, an Israeli college professor who has conducted DNA tests and wrote a book showing how the Palestinians are the real Jews. My Torah video on my channel examines all facets of the Bible, including the Torah, which they claim Talmudic Judaism is based on, to see if their claim stands up, or if we should support Israel as biblical Zion. Yes, the Holocaust was horrible, and yes, Hitler was a madman. Who was Hitler's political career funded by, though? And who was the nation of Germany funded by? The same people who fund us. Also ask yourself, why all the non-Jewish people in the Holocaust, which according to many scholars number more than the amount of Jews killed, are never discussed? Also, why does our media never talk about the many millions of Christians killed in Russia? By now, I hope this is becoming obvious. Our media is completely controlled by a few families whose wealth is simply disgusting and who play on our compassion when they funded the Holocaust. At the same time, they would have us not be compassionate to anyone who does not fit their agenda. I will link you Shlomo Sand's official website. Many Israelis are waking up to the fact that they are not the descendants of the biblical Jews, and Shlomo Sand's book is a bestseller in Israel. Pray for these people. They live in a Nazi state. Their children are jailed for refusing to serve in the military and kill the Palestinians. And a Talmudic Jew is not allowed by Israeli law to marry anyone but a Talmudic Jew. This includes Christians, which send money hand over fist to Israel. I would also like to link you a video about Rachel Corrie. She was an American and a beautiful person. She was run over by an Israeli bulldozer and murdered for protesting the demolition of a Palestinian doctor's house. Her story can be found online and by the website her parents run. This is what the $7 million you are sending to Israel every day is going towards. Also important as a smoking gun is Albert Pike's involvement in the KKK. Now, Albert Pike also laid out the plan to the letter of the 3 world wars that would occur. He did this in 1871. He even coined the term World War. He also wrote Morals and Dogma, the Scottish Rites. Rites means sacrifice, which is the modern-day Bible for the Freemasons, where he proclaims Jesus as evil and Lucifer as the Freemason God. For those that think all of this has nothing to do with religion, I would ask you a simple question. Where did Albert Pike get all these predictions from? He claimed they were from a spirit guide. These plans were given to him from a fallen angel. What does the KKK attack? Jews and Zionism. In essence, they act as a protector for Zionism, because anyone who questions Zionism or the Ashkenazi Jewish involvement looks like a racist. Who did the KKK hang and kill, though? African Americans. I will link you a website that shows beyond a shadow of a doubt that Albert Pike was very involved in the KKK, with very credible sources listed. Now, along with this website, K is the 11th letter in the alphabet. 11 times 3, KKK, is 33, the highest degree in Freemasonry and the age that Jesus died. We also see 3 stripes on one sleeve of the KKK uniform and 3 stripes on the other side of the KKK uniform. Again, we have 3 and 3, 33. Add to this, the leader of the KKK is the Imperial Wizard, and they have Kabbalah Sephiroth pyramids on their uniform as well. You will find this numerology throughout the media. the numbers of athletes, and even in the number 322 in the Skull and Bone Society. 3 plus 2 plus 2 equals 7. 3 times 2 times 2 equals 12. 2012. 9/11 and 7/12 were both shown by Kurt Cobain in videos the last year he lived. 9/11 is on the cross in this video and on his shirt here, and 7/12 was shown very briefly on a demonic looking mask in the Sliver video. Now what starts during 7/12? The 2012 Olympics, where we will be presented with the Illuminati Sun King, known as the Antichrist to Christians and the Dajjal to Muslims. Rick Clay was murdered for exposing that the street names surrounding the 2012 Olympics all had references to Jesus and the Illuminati. I will link you videos showing his research as well. Israel is basically being set up to fail. Why? Why would they do this? The truth is they don't care about anyone, Ashkenazi Jew or not. They want to destroy the faith of Christians who have been taught that Israel is in some way true Zion from the Bible, which it is not. They know that the Bible said true Zion is coming from heaven and will be called New Jerusalem. Again, for those that think this is not all under the direction of a higher intelligence, why would they bother trying to emulate Bible prophecy with counterfeit miracles in the presentation of someone? Why is the Olympic logo Zion with a sideways N? Why are the Olympic mascots named Wenlock and Mandeville? Winlock and Mandeville. We know that the Illuminati want most people to kill each other in World War III anyways. Why is it important that they destroy faith? It isn't necessarily important to them, but rather it is of the utmost importance to the one who guides their steps. Who do you think gave the death cult and spirit-worshipping Mayans the 2012 prophecy? 2012 is not the end of the world according to Mayans. Rather, it is the death of one god and the beginning rule of another god who will bring with him a new age. Do you really think all these pyramids all around the world are just happenstance? Herodotus, the Greek historian, said that the Greek gods were the Egyptian gods in all but name. The Roman gods were the Greek gods. These people have been worshipping the same creatures throughout history. Still doubt that the Bible could be true? People love to point out the fact that this hand symbol means 666. We see it everywhere. What do people not want to point out? That this hand symbol is found in old religions like Buddhism. You can even see it in Disney's The Lion King during a necromancy ceremony where Simba's father is brought back from the dead. The symbol doesn't just stand for 666. It stands for the idea that Jesus was a reincarnation of the Sun King and can be reincarnated again in a man. What was worshipped at the Bohemian Grove before the 40-foot owl? A large statue of Buddha. What do we see prevalent in Buddhism? Sun worship. The swastika is a sun symbol, and it did not originate in Germany in World War II. This is not the plan of man or secret societies alone. This is the plan from a higher intelligence. These fallen angels look no different now than when they were cast out of heaven. Those who broke from worship of them say they are beautiful, luminous beings and intelligent beyond our understanding. Do you really think they call him Lucifer, which means light bearer or bringer, for no reason? This is the guiding force of all that they do. If you want a perfect description of Lucifer, read Ezekiel chapter 28 in the Bible.